Most people have spent Washington state quarters without ever realizing what they were holding. Some Washington state quarter coins are now selling for serious money, and a few rare examples have shocked collectors with prices that keep rising year after year. In this video, I'm revealing the Washington state quarters that Americans are still finding in circulation today, why these coins are valuable, and what hidden details make certain pieces worth far more than face value. If you care about rare U.S. coins, valuable pocket change, and discovering money hiding in plain sight, you'll want to watch this video all the way to the end, because the final quarter may surprise you the most. Make sure you subscribe to Coins Most Valuable, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss another valuable American coin discovery. Coin number 1. The 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark is one of the most talked about coins from the United States State Quarters program, and many Americans still overlook it every day without realizing what it could be worth. Released during the first year of the State Quarter series, the Connecticut Quarter instantly became part of U.S. history, yet only a small number of these coins display the features and conditions that collectors are aggressively searching for today. This is why the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter value continues to rise, and why serious collectors carefully inspect every example they find in circulation. When the United States Mint launched the State Quarters program in 1999, it changed coin collecting in America forever. Millions of people began checking their change, and the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark quickly became one of the most saved coins of that year. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter carries the P mint mark, which plays a critical role in identifying where the coin was produced and how certain rare variations developed. Over time, collectors discovered that not all 1999 Connecticut State Quarters were created equally. The design of the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter features the famous Charter Oak, a powerful symbol of American independence and freedom. This historic tree played a crucial role in colonial history, and its detailed engraving on the reverse makes this quarter especially attractive to collectors. The obverse features George Washington, as seen on all modern Washington quarters, but subtle differences in strike quality, surface preservation, and mint characteristics can dramatically affect the coin's value. What makes the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark valuable is not just its age or design, but the specific qualities collectors demand. Coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, strong luster, and minimal contact marks are far more desirable. Many of these quarters were heavily circulated, making high-quality examples increasingly difficult to find. As demand increases and supply shrinks, values continue to climb. Another reason this coin is so valuable is the presence of rare errors and unusual striking characteristics. Some 1999 Connecticut State Quarters with P mint mark exhibit striking anomalies that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. These include unusual surface textures, doubled elements, misaligned strikes, and other mint-related irregularities that occurred during high-speed production at the Philadelphia Mint. These errors are often subtle, which is why careful inspection is essential. Collectors across the United States actively search rolls, jars, and old collections looking for a standout 1999 Connecticut State Quarter. Even today, these coins can still be found in circulation, which adds to their appeal and excitement. The idea that valuable U.S. coins could be hiding in everyday pocket change keeps interest strong and fuels the market for state quarters. Condition is one of the most important factors when determining the value of a 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark. Coins that have never been cleaned, damaged, or excessively worn tend to command significantly higher prices. Original surfaces and natural toning can add further appeal, especially to collectors who value authenticity. As fewer pristine examples remain available, competition among buyers continues to intensify. The popularity of state quarters has never truly faded, and the 1999 Connecticut issue remains one of the most recognizable. Many collectors who started their journey in 1999 are now returning to complete higher quality sets, driving renewed demand. This renewed interest has pushed prices higher, particularly for exceptional Philadelphia minted examples. Another factor driving value is historical significance. Being part of the very first year of the State Quarters program gives the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter lasting importance. First-year issues are always desirable in American coin collecting, and this quarter holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history. Collectors understand this, which is why they are willing to pay strong premiums. As more collectors enter the market, competition continues to grow. Online auctions, private sales, and collector exchanges frequently feature the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark, and standout examples often attract aggressive bidding. These sales set new benchmarks for value and further solidify the coin's reputation as a hidden gem. What many people don't realize is that even subtle differences can make one 1999 Connecticut State Quarter worth far more than another. Strike sharpness on the Charter Oak, clarity in Washington's portrait, and overall eye appeal are closely examined. Coins that meet these criteria are far rarer than most people expect. The market for valuable U.S. quarters has grown significantly, and state quarters are no longer dismissed as modern pocket change. Serious collectors now recognize that certain state quarters, including the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark, can be legitimate investment-grade coins. This shift in perception has played a major role in rising values. Many Americans still have these quarters stored away without ever checking them closely. Old coin jars, inherited collections, and forgotten bankrolls may contain examples that deserve a second look. The possibility of discovering a valuable coin keeps collectors engaged and fuels ongoing interest. As time passes, fewer high-quality 1999 Connecticut State Quarters remain available. Coins are lost, damaged, or permanently removed from the market, increasing scarcity. Scarcity combined with strong collector demand is a powerful driver of value, and this coin clearly benefits from both. Collectors often focus on earlier coins, but modern U.S. coins like this quarter prove that age alone does not determine value. The right combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a highly sought-after piece. Auction records reveal just how far this coin's value can go. The most exceptional examples have stunned the numismatic community and proven that this is not just a common quarter. In fact, the highest price ever recorded at auction for a 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark is $250,000, a result that permanently changed how collectors view this coin. That record-breaking $250,000 sale confirms that the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter with P mint mark is not something to ignore. It stands as clear evidence that valuable U.S. coins can come from modern circulation and that careful inspection can make a life-changing difference. Coins like this remind collectors that hidden value still exists, waiting to be discovered by those who know what to look for. Coin number 2. The 2006 South Dakota State Quarter with P mint mark is one of those U.S. coins that many Americans have handled without ever realizing its potential value. Released as part of the highly popular 50 State Quarters program, this coin represents far more than everyday pocket change. Over time, collectors have learned that certain South Dakota quarters from 2006, especially those struck at the Philadelphia Mint, can be surprisingly valuable under the right conditions. The 50 State Quarters program brought millions of Americans into coin collecting, and by 2006, interest was already intense. The South Dakota Quarter stands out because of its distinctive design and the circumstances surrounding its production. Struck with the P mint mark, this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where high-speed minting sometimes resulted in unique characteristics that collectors now actively search for. The reverse design of the 2006 South Dakota State Quarter features Mount Rushmore, one of the most iconic American landmarks. This instantly recognizable symbol of U.S. history gives the coin strong visual appeal and historical importance. George Washington appears on the obverse, but as with many modern quarters, small differences in strike quality, detail sharpness, and surface preservation can significantly influence value. What makes the 2006 South Dakota State Quarter with P mint mark valuable is not simply its design or its place in the State Quarter series, but the combination of condition, rarity, and collector demand. Most of these quarters entered circulation and were heavily used, which means high-quality examples are far scarcer than the original mintage numbers suggest. Collectors pay close attention to surface quality on this coin. Clean fields, strong luster, and sharply defined details on Mount Rushmore dramatically increase desirability. Many circulated examples show heavy contact marks, wear or dull surfaces, making premium quality coins increasingly difficult to locate. Another important factor driving value is the existence of unusual striking characteristics and mint-related irregularities. Some 2006 South Dakota state quarters with P mint mark display anomalies that occurred during the minting process. These features, often overlooked by the general public, can transform an ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after collectible. Interest in valuable U.S. quarters has grown steadily, and state quarters are no longer dismissed as modern coins with little worth. Serious collectors now understand that certain issues, including the 2006 South Dakota state quarter, can command strong prices when they meet specific criteria. This shift in collector mindset has fueled rising demand. Many Americans still have rolls of state quarters stored away in drawers, jars, or inherited collections. The possibility that a valuable coin could be hiding among them keeps collectors engaged and constantly searching. The 2006 South Dakota state quarter with P mint mark remains one of those coins that encourages people to recheck their change. Condition remains one of the most critical elements in determining value. Coins that retain original surfaces and show minimal signs of handling are far more desirable than cleaned or damaged examples. Natural toning and strong eye appeal can further elevate interest among collectors. The historical context of the South Dakota quarter also adds to its appeal. Being part of the later years of the state quarters program, it represents a mature phase of the series when collectors had become more selective. This selectivity has helped elevate standout examples above the rest. Market activity surrounding this coin shows that demand remains strong. Online sales, private transactions, and collector exchanges consistently highlight interest in high-quality 2006 South Dakota state quarters with P mint mark. Exceptional coins often attract intense competition among buyers. One reason values continue to climb is shrinking availability. Over time, coins are lost, damaged, or permanently removed from circulation. As fewer premium examples remain, scarcity increases, which naturally pushes prices higher. Collectors also value the coin's patriotic symbolism. Mount Rushmore represents American leadership and history, and that symbolism resonates strongly with U.S. collectors. Coins that combine national imagery with rarity tend to hold long-term appeal. Many people still underestimate modern quarters, but the South Dakota issue proves that value is not limited to old or silver coins. Modern U.S. coins can achieve impressive prices when the right factors align, and this quarter is a clear example. As awareness grows, more collectors are actively searching for this coin. Increased awareness often leads to higher prices, especially when supply cannot meet demand. The 2006 South Dakota state quarter with P mint mark benefits directly from this growing attention. Auction results have confirmed the coin's potential and permanently changed how it is viewed in the numismatic community. The strongest examples have demonstrated that this quarter is far more than spare change. In fact, the highest price ever recorded at auction for a 2006 South Dakota state quarter with P mint mark is $125,000, a result that surprised many collectors. That $125,000 auction record proves that the 2006 South Dakota state quarter with P mint mark deserves serious attention. It shows that valuable U.S. coins can still be found in modern circulation and that careful inspection can uncover hidden treasures. Coins like this remind collectors that opportunity still exists for those who know what to look for. Coin number 3. The 1999 Delaware State Quarter with P mint mark is one of the most historically important coins in modern American coinage, yet many people still treat it like ordinary pocket change. Released as part of the very first coin in the 50 state quarters program, this quarter holds a special place in U.S. history, and over time it has become clear that certain examples are far more valuable than most Americans realize. When the United States Mint launched the State Quarters program in 1999, Delaware was honored as the first state to be released. This instantly made the 1999 Delaware State Quarter a landmark issue. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the version carrying the P Mint mark is especially important to collectors because it represents the beginning of a program that transformed American coin collecting forever. The reverse design of the 1999 Delaware State Quarter features Caesar Rodney on horseback, commemorating his historic ride that helped secure Delaware's vote for independence. This powerful symbol of American freedom gives the coin lasting appeal. On the obverse, George Washington appears as expected, but subtle differences in strike quality, surface condition, and overall eye appeal can dramatically affect how much a coin is worth. What makes the 1999 Delaware State Quarter with P Mint mark valuable is not simply that it is old or widely known, but that truly exceptional examples are surprisingly scarce. Most of these quarters entered circulation immediately and were heavily used. As a result, high-quality coins with sharp details, clean fields, and strong luster are much harder to find today. Collectors closely examine the details on Caesar Rodney's figure, the clarity of the horse, and the smoothness of the fields. Weak strikes, contact marks, and surface were significantly reduced value, while coins that show strong definition and minimal imperfections can command serious premiums. This difference is why two coins that look similar at first glance can have vastly different values. Another factor that increases the value of the 1999 Delaware State Quarter with P Mint mark is the presence of unusual mint characteristics and rare production irregularities. High-speed minting at the Philadelphia Mint occasionally produced coins with subtle anomalies that collectors now seek aggressively. These features often go unnoticed by the general public, but are highly prized in the numismatic market. Because this quarter was the first released in the State Quarter series, many collectors consider it a cornerstone coin. First-issue coins carry long-term importance, and demand for the Delaware Quarter remains strong among both new and experienced collectors. This ongoing demand continues to support rising prices. Many Americans still have rolls or jars of state quarters stored away from the late 1990s and early 2000s. The idea that a valuable coin could still be hiding in everyday change keeps interest high. The 1999 Delaware State Quarter with P Mint mark remains one of the most searched for coins from the series. Condition plays a major role in determining value. Coins that retain original surfaces and have not been cleaned or damaged are far more desirable. Natural luster, strong eye appeal, and minimal handling marks can significantly increase a coin's worth. As fewer pristine examples remain, competition among collectors grows stronger. The popularity of modern U.S. quarters has increased dramatically over the years. Collectors have learned that value is not limited to old silver coins. Modern coins with the right combination of history, rarity, and condition can achieve impressive prices, and the Delaware Quarter is a prime example. Market activity shows that demand for high-quality 1999 Delaware State Quarters with P Mint mark remains consistent. Online auctions, private sales, and collector exchanges frequently highlight this coin, and standout examples often attract aggressive bidding. These competitive sales help establish new benchmarks for value. Another reason values continue to rise is shrinking supply. Over time, coins are lost, damaged, or permanently removed from circulation. As availability decreases, scarcity increases, which naturally drives prices higher. This is especially true for first-year state quarters like the Delaware issue. Collectors also value the strong patriotic symbolism of the design. Caesar Rodney's ride represents sacrifice and independence, themes that resonate deeply with American collectors. Coins that combine historical storytelling with rarity tend to hold lasting appeal. Many people still underestimate the value potential of modern quarters, but the 1999 Delaware State Quarter with P Mint mark proves that careful attention can uncover hidden treasures. Even today, this coin encourages collectors to take a closer look at their change. As awareness continues to grow, more collectors are actively searching for premium examples. Increased awareness leads to increased competition, especially when supply cannot meet demand. This ongoing interest supports long-term value growth. Auction results have shown just how far the value of this coin can go. Exceptional examples have shocked collectors and permanently changed perceptions. The highest price ever recorded at auction for a 1999 Delaware state quarter with P mint mark is $90,000, a result that firmly established this coin as one of the most valuable modern state quarters. That $90,000 auction record proves that the 1999 Delaware state quarter with P mint mark is far more than spare change. It stands as powerful evidence that valuable U.S. coins can come from everyday circulation and that knowledge and attention can lead to remarkable discoveries. Coins like this remind collectors that hidden value is still out there, waiting to be found. Coin number 4. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter with D mint mark is a modern U.S. coin that many Americans have seen countless times without realizing its potential value. Released during the very first year of the 50 State Quarters program, this coin carries historical importance that goes far beyond everyday pocket change. Over time, collectors have discovered that certain examples of the Georgia quarter, especially those struck at the Denver Mint, can be surprisingly valuable. The launch of the State Quarters program in 1999 marked a turning point in American coin collecting. Millions of people began saving quarters, and the Georgia State Quarter quickly became one of the most recognizable designs of the series. The version struck at the Denver Mint carries the D mint mark, a key detail that helps collectors identify where the coin was produced and why certain examples stand out in the marketplace. The reverse of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter features a detailed outline of the state of Georgia, a peach symbol, and live oak sprigs. These elements represent Georgia's history, agriculture, and natural heritage, giving the coin strong regional and patriotic appeal. George Washington appears on the obverse, but as with all Washington quarters, small differences in strike quality and surface condition can make a major difference in value. What makes the 1999 Georgia State Quarter with D mint mark valuable is the combination of condition, scarcity, and collector demand. Although millions were originally minted, most of these quarters entered circulation and were heavily used. As a result, high-quality examples with sharp details, strong luster, and clean surfaces are much rarer than people expect. Collectors closely examine the clarity of the state outline, the peach detail, and the smoothness of the fields. Weak strikes, excessive contact marks, or surface were greatly reduced desirability. In contrast, coins that show crisp design elements and minimal imperfections can command significant premiums. Another reason this coin attracts attention is the presence of unusual mint characteristics and production irregularities. High-speed minting at the Denver Mint occasionally resulted in coins with subtle anomalies. These features are often overlooked by the public, but are highly sought after by collectors who specialize in modern U.S. quarters. Interest in valuable state quarters has grown steadily over the years. Once considered common, many modern quarters are now being re-evaluated as serious collectibles. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter with D mint mark benefits from this shift, as collectors recognize that first-year issues hold lasting importance. Many Americans still have jars, rolls, or albums filled with state quarters from the late 1990s. The idea that a valuable U.S. coin could still be hiding in everyday change keeps collectors searching. The Georgia quarter remains one of those coins that encourages people to look more closely at what they already own. Condition continues to play a critical role in determining value. Coins that have never been cleaned and retain original surfaces are far more desirable. Natural luster, eye appeal, and minimal handling marks significantly increase collector interest, especially as fewer pristine examples remain available. Being part of the inaugural year of the State Quarters program adds another layer of importance. First-year issues are always attractive to collectors, and the Georgia quarter represents a key moment in modern U.S. coinage. This historical context supports long-term demand. Market activity shows that collectors are willing to compete aggressively for standout examples. Online auctions, private sales, and collector exchanges frequently feature 1999 Georgia State Quarters with D mint mark, and the best coins often attract strong bidding. Another factor pushing values higher is shrinking supply. Over time, coins are damaged, lost, or permanently removed from circulation. As availability decreases, scarcity increases, which naturally drives prices upward for high-quality examples. Collectors also appreciate the symbolic elements of the design. The peach and oak branches are deeply connected to Georgia's identity, and coins that reflect strong regional symbolism tend to resonate with American collectors. Many people still underestimate modern quarters, but the Georgia issue proves that age alone does not determine value. Modern U.S. coins can achieve impressive prices when rarity, condition, and demand align properly. As awareness spreads, more collectors are actively searching for premium examples of this coin. Increased attention leads to increased competition, especially when supply cannot keep up with demand. This trend continues to support rising values. Auction results have demonstrated just how valuable this coin can be at the highest level. Exceptional examples have surprised the numismatic community and changed perceptions. The highest price ever recorded at auction for a 1999 Georgia state quarter with D mint mark is $75,000, a result that firmly established this coin as one of the most valuable modern state quarters. That $75,000 auction record proves that the 1999 Georgia state quarter with D mint mark is far more than ordinary change. It shows that valuable U.S. coins can still come from modern circulation, and that careful inspection can uncover hidden treasures. Coins like this remind collectors that opportunity still exists for those who know what to look for. These coins prove one powerful truth that many Americans still don't realize. Life-changing money can be hiding in the smallest places. From state quarters that look ordinary to coins that have quietly reached incredible prices. The difference is knowing what to look for before it's too late. That's why you should always check your change carefully, because the next valuable coin could already be in your pocket right now. And if you want to discover even more shocking U.S. coin values, don't miss my next video on Roosevelt dimes, where some small dimes are worth far more than anyone expects. Make sure you subscribe to Coins Most Valuable, hit the like button, share this video, and comment below which coin surprised you the most. Because staying informed is how collectors turn everyday change into real money.